Okay, so what's my thoughts on Deebo Samuel's press conference? I think being as very critical about what he said, he's speaking it like it is. I mean, dude, you came out of shape last offseason. There was rumors about you wanting to get traded because you didn't get the contract you wanted. And you didn't want to be used as a running back also. So there was those type of talks. And there was talks about you wanting to play close to South Carolina. Those rumors were shut down. Niners agreed to an extension with you with a multi-year deal. We paid you up front. We gave you the money you wanted. And then this upcoming season, you were just like out of shape in 2022. You went from having your breakout season 1,400 yards receiving, and it went significantly down to 600 yards. The impact you had on the field, bro, it wasn't the same. But as far as him being critical about it, I know he had a sluggish season, and I know he wants to put it behind him. But, do I expect him to have a better performance than last year? Absolutely. I expect him to have a better season than what he had last year because he's in better shape. He is pissed off at the fact that he didn't have a great season. Now that he puts this behind him, what's my prediction for Deebo Samuel? I don't expect him to have a 2021 performance type level. Maybe it'd be a little closer to it, but if I had to make my prediction, I think Deebo Samuel will have 80 plus catches, over 1,200 yards, and I would think 7 touchdowns receiving, which is realistic. And then you look at the rushing yards, I think he'll probably barely get close to 300 yards rushing because they're going to use him in certain ways. And I think he's probably going to get like 4 rushing touchdowns. So that's my prediction ceiling. So the way I look at it, he's probably going to be not as used like he used to be, but he's still going to be effective. He's still going to have a little bit closer to the production he once had. But going into this season, I think the more X factor to the Niners offense is going to be Brandon Ayuk. Brandon Ayuk is probably going to get most of the targets because Deebo is going to get kind of cover at times, but there's going to be times where Deebo is going to make some big plays, and there is going to be times where Deebo will have to step up and make some big plays, but I think he's still going to have a very good production season. I think 1,200 yards is very realistic. It's more like he can definitely have that type of breakout season, and he'll probably make it to the Pro Bowl, but who gives a shit about a Pro Bowl? Deebo Samuel is going to regain back the form he had in 2021, but it's not going to be the 1,400-yard type season, no. It's going to be the 1,200-yard version of Deebo Samuel. It's going to be the guy who gets maybe about almost 300 yards rushing and gets multiple touchdown rushings and gets maybe about 7 receiving touchdowns. 7 of those receiving touchdowns will probably be over 10 yards or maybe over 50 yards, one or the other. But you're going to see Deebo Samuel the way he was, but it's not going to be the one he had in 2021. I'll tell you that. But as far as the way I look at it, hey, you earned your money, now you need to prove it. That's all I got to say. I got nothing against Deebo Samuel. I want this guy to prove his worth because you got paid in the top 5, bro. And you dropped way down in the rankings, bro. You don't even deserve to make the top 10, let alone the top 15. Your production was so significantly down. I think Brandon Ayuk is actually kind of making a strong case to get the top dollars, bro. Because he's more of a natural wide receiver. But at the end of the day, bro, you are Deebo Samuel. You are a do-it-all wide receiver. You need to prove yourself that why you were in the top 5 from 2021. That's all I'm asking for. I want this Deebo Samuel to unleash the what he was. But I expect better. But hey, that's my thoughts.